Alienware's gaming laptops are getting a new look, and one will even offer a massive 18-inch screen. Dell's gaming brand has really been on a roll over the past few years with its bold Legend design language, which veered into a really sci-fi aesthetic. Later, we got Alienware's super thin X series notebooks. Now, Legend is being refined for a third time, with a focus on form, function, and quality. Alienware's new machines still look strikingly different from most other gaming laptops, but now they're easier to hold, open, and thankfully, there's no more glossy black plastic to be found. Perhaps the most striking example of Legend 3.0 is Alienware's new M18, its largest and most powerful gaming laptop yet. This beast sports an 18-inch screen that's 14.5% larger than the previous 17-inch model. Clearly, portability isn't the main concern here, it's power. The M18 features all of the latest hardware, including Intel's fastest 13th gen HX mobile processors, Nvidia's latest GPUs, or alternatively, you can configure it with an AMD Ryzen chip featuring next-gen Radeon graphics. While it's just as thick as the previous M17, the 18-inch Alienware also crams in a far better cooling system, with a vapor chamber that covers the GPU and CPU, 7 heat pipes, and 4 fans for 25% better airflow. You'll be able to add an optional Cherry MX mechanical keyboard, up to 9 TB of storage, and choose between 165Hz Quad HD and 480Hz 1080p screens. With a total system power of 250 watts, the M18 is clearly meant for the most demanding gamers out there, people who don't mind lugging around a huge notebook. If you were intrigued by Alienware's massive Area 51M, its now defunct laptop that used replaceable desktop components, the M18 may be a solid option. For the more sensible players out there, though, there's the smaller Alienware M16, which features the same design and similar cooling upgrades. That computer can be equipped with 16-inch Quad HD Plus panels, that's 2560 by 1600 pixels, running at 165Hz or 240Hz, or you could also equip it with a 480Hz Full HD Plus screen. Both M-series laptops feature Nvidia G-Sync and AMD FreeSync support, wide color gamuts, and Dell's Comfort View Plus technology, which reduces harsh blue light. Now, if the Alienware M16 and M18 look a bit chunky compared to most other gaming laptops, that's pretty much by design. That's always been the company's line for bigger and more powerful machines. If you want something slimmer and perhaps more fashionable, you'll have to look at the X series notebooks. Last year, we got the Alienware x14, which was impressively thin for all the power it held. This year, the company is introducing the x16, which, you guessed it, sports a 16-inch screen. Alienware is calling the x16 its design highlight of the year, with a tall 16x10 display and a stronger all-metal case. It even manages to fit in a 6-speaker sound system, with 2 upward-firing tweeters and 2 woofers for solid bass. Under the hood, it's powered by Intel's fastest non-HX 13th gen CPUs, all the way up to the 14-core 13900HK and Nvidia's full suite of RTX 4000 GPUs. Alienware says it can also be equipped with AMD's next-gen hardware, but we don't have specifics on that yet. The x16 looks just as striking as Alienware's previous thin gaming laptops, but the new Legend aesthetic makes it appear more refined. It also has all the bling you'd want, with over 100 micro LEDs along its rear lighting panel, RGB lighting across all of its keys, and an RGB touchpad that's also 15% bigger than the previous X17s. Now, I'm not sure why you'd want RGB lighting on a touchpad, but you know, it sure looks cool. The X16's 6-pound weight may be a problem for some buyers though, especially since Razer's Blade 17 pretty much matches it. As you'd expect, the Alienware X14 also makes a return this year, and it still looks really impressive. It sports a new 14-inch Quad HD Plus screen, running at 165Hz, and its hardware is less beefy than the 16-inch model, topping out with one of Intel's 13th gen Core i7 CPUs and Nvidia's RTX 4060. That's the price you'll have to pay for such a thin case though. Alienware claims it's still the thinnest 14-inch gaming notebook on the market, measuring at just 14.5mm thick. All of Alienware's new machines will be available in the first quarter with Intel and Nvidia configurations, while AMD options will arrive in the second quarter. The M18 will start at $2,899 with high-end options, though Alienware says entry-level models beginning at $2,099 will arrive later. The M16, meanwhile, will initially run you $2,599, with future configurations starting at $1,899. The Alienware x16 will be the priciest of the bunch, starting at an eye-watering $3,099 for high-end configurations and $2,150 for future entry-level options. And last but not least, you can expect to pay at least $1,799 for the x14. Choosing any notebook, especially gaming machines, always amounts to weighing potential compromises. At least now, Alienware has a machine for practically everyone, from the style-conscious to people who want an even more desktop-like experience on the go. Stay tuned to Engadget.com for more of our CES 2023 news. If you dug this video, be sure to like and subscribe.